Hey there, hope you're doing good. Today we'll talk about the project management square. What does this mean? When you're running any kind of project, there are 4 parameters you need to balance. What are these? Scope, quality, time, and manpower. Let's understand what each of them means. Scope is the number of features you're building. Or if you want both a web app and a mobile app, that's higher scope than just one app. If you want to support both iPhone and Android, that's higher scope than supporting only one phone. So scope is how much you are building. Quality, there are 2 types of quality. There's UX quality, there's engineering quality. UX quality is what it looks like, what it sounds like. Is the UX intuitive? Is it easy to use? Is it easy to learn? Is the visual design polished? Does it come across as a high quality app? Right? So there are both the interaction design parameters, which is it easy to use, and the visual design parameters under UX design or UX quality. There's also engineering quality. So all this comes under quality. Let me just write it. Yeah, never mind. So time is easy to understand. How long does it take to build? Then there's manpower, which is how many engineers do you have on your team. So these are the 4 parameters you'll be dealing with when you're running a project. The first thing to understand is that scope and time are in opposition. If you want your team to do more, it will take more time. Conversely, if you have a limited amount of time, like we need to do it in a week, then there will be less scope of work that's possible in that time. They are in opposition. Quality is also a parameter that is in opposition. If you fix both the scope and the time, if you say I want these 4 features in 1 week, the quality will be bad, either the UX quality or the engineering quality. Non-technical founders often don't realize these trade-offs. They ask me, why does our tech not work properly? The answer is you're trying to push on all the parameters, which doesn't work. When you push something, it's like a seesaw. If you push down one end, the other end comes up. In fact, that's the point of making this video, to make you aware of these trade-offs so that you can make decisions consciously. Because the trade-offs will always be there. They won't go away. Right? If you're not aware of it, you are not aware of it. It doesn't change the nature of project management. So you want to make decisions consciously rather than regretting where you are later on. So when non-technical founders insist on both high scope and time, engineers skip quality. And non-technical founders can't see the underlying quality of the code. It may be a mess. So in this scenario, the engineers are skipping what the non-technical founders can't see. They can see the scope, they can see how many features are getting launched, they can see the time, they can't see the quality. So that gets compromised. You can also have a trade-off between scope and quality if you fix time. So suppose you are doing weekly sprints. For the next sprint, the time is fixed, it's 1 week. Now either you can do multiple features poorly or fewer features well in that limited amount of time. And if you search online for the project management triangle, you will get these trade-offs. If you want high scope, high quality, and less time to develop, you need to bring in the 4th parameter, which is manpower. And again, manpower affects all of them. Again, there's a trade-off. More manpower enables higher quality. Conversely, if you have higher quality, you need more manpower. So sometimes some founders I talk to insist on high scope, quality, and less time. So then I tell them, great, hire 20 engineers. So in fact, many startups are undermanned. That is why they are stuck in these bad trade-offs. So understand these trade-offs and make decisions consciously rather than without knowing. If you'd like me to set your startup up for success, my consulting link is in the description.